10 days, baby. Double digits. Let's go. All right. No more single digits. But just very excited. I know I've done this 100 times, but today was a nice test. Obviously, I don't wish for these things to happen, but the electric in half my house isn't working. I've had floor problems for the last 2 years. Like, we have plywood. I'll kind of show you. Like, it's gonna fall through at any moment. On the waiting list, try to get an apartment. Still have 6 to 18 months to get my license back. Don't have a car, but my microwave blew and my fridge stopped working today. A lot in one day. So, got really pissed, yelled, and cried. But I processed each emotion, just sat there, took it all in, and wanted to feel it and just kind of process it. And it's like, all right, man, this is a low. And when things can't get worse, they get worse. Some things you can't really prepare for. But I never once thought, man, like my old habits, I'm leaving. I'm not even gonna deal with this. I'm gonna go drink or do something dumb, and didn't even cross my mind. But when I finally got over, I'm still stressed, but that's part of life. Always gonna be stressed. Things like this is always gonna happen. But before I went to bed, just kind of smiled, counted my blessings. I just survived another day sober. If I survive tomorrow, that'll be 10 days, or yesterday, yeah, you know what I mean. But I'm still ending the day on a positive note. Gonna have to fix these things. Made phone calls, won't come in until Monday, so have to deal with this for a whole week. All sucks, obviously, and look at my bank account. I haven't been working. I had my rock bottom a couple weeks ago, gambled all my money away and some. Then drink the rest, or drink with it, and then I was like, well, I can't even fix anything or do anything. Negative $1,500. Look at my bank account this morning. I was like, should probably start working overtime and getting new routines. But honestly, none of that really bothers me because today see my therapist and hopefully we figure out a medication plan for depression and anxiety, to try to get stuff moving. To me, that's my main focus is my mental health, and staying sober. I'm not even worried about money or working or anything like that. That's I've been doing that for since I was 16, and then that's the same time I started with my addiction. It's been 16 years, and work and money is always available, to an extent, but I've lost so many great jobs and job opportunities and ruined so many relationships, etc. because I never fully tried to fix my mental health or, my addictions, and just kept adding more addictions, and added gambling this year. And I tried to keep track, and then once it started getting to 5 digits, I was shocked, but not really. And it didn't even faze me. I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm going to win it back, or I'm going to drink this and forget about it. And it's weird how normal that stuff is once it's nothing anymore. And I want to feel even the bad. I want to feel every emotion and process it. So today was a nice test. It all sucked, but I'm happy that I can be sober and conscious and deal with it. I know I tell 10 stories at once when I talk, my ADHD, and I even stopped taking my Adderall when I started this whole, sober journey. I was I don't want any kind of excuse or trigger, or I've noticed, even watching movies or shows, kind of that, you see people having a good time, partying and stuff, and for a second, you start thinking about stuff. They're no, man, I want to be enjoying this moment, watching this cool show or movie, because I'd be blacked out, wouldn't remember, or be out drinking or whatever. So even just relaxing moments, you don't really get much of that when you're always here and there and not remembering shit, or too ashamed or too hungover or whatever to do anything. So I'm taking one step at a time. I keep thinking I want to, fix this or work on that, and like just trying to, just one little step. And like, there's never gonna be perfect. There's always 100 things I want to work on, and there always will be. So, main focus is getting routines and always, having outlets to help me, stay sober and like stay healthy and do the right thing, or try to, and I'm always gonna make mistakes, but obviously there's certain mistakes I don't ever want to make again. So yeah, that's, I'm just happy. 10 days, man, that's a big milestone for me, especially, getting that shot. And like, pretty, whether I'm tricking myself or putting my brain where I absolutely can't do anything because of that. So, I know how my mind works and like what, how it goes. And so I'm trying to use that to advantage for once. Usually I use an advantage of bad ways, but now, how I trick myself or talk myself into, oh, I think you should go do this or that, but I'm using it in a positive way. So manipulating myself in a good way. I'm proud, I'm happy. I never really think about the past that much, but I have been, just to help remind me of the highs and lows of, what I could have and how I messed up and why I messed up. And, if I ever try to go back in that lifestyle, I just lose everything again. And the older you get, the bigger the risk. So, I'm very fortunate and blessed that I'm able to do this video, and I'm not dead or in prison or, etc. So I feel like this is my last opportunity, so I want to make the most of it, stay sober, see my potential, and get my mental health, as good as it can, and actually be happy for once and find joy in things. And now I haven't found joy in any kind of hobbies or anything in years. What you like to do, I honestly don't know, and plan on trying to figure that out. But that's a long video, sorry. But if you do watch, thanks, appreciate it. Just sharing my journey. Most definitely confident. I know I've said this 100 times. I don't know why I'm gonna keep saying stuff like that, but actions over words. So I'm, excited for today. Share this with my therapist and hopefully get, our medication wise, get something figured out, and hopefully get my depression, anxiety kind of, as controlled as it can be. So I know it takes time, and I never tried medication, sober. Like, I know when you mix up alcohol, it doesn't work, and it just makes it worse. And so it'd be nice to see the actual results of it. So yep, that's my update. So 10 days, baby, let's go.